So you're planning a trip to Greece. That's awesome. But hold on a second before you click book on that flight. Just because you saw an amazing photo on Instagram. We need to talk. I'm going to walk you through the things you actually need to know to make your trip absolutely incredible. So let's dive in and get you prepped. I mean, you know the pictures I'm talking about, right? Those gorgeous white buildings, the blue domes, the sunsets that look like they're from another planet. And look, Greece is that beautiful for sure, but that perfect photo doesn't show you the full picture. There are some real everyday things that can honestly make or break your entire trip. So the big question is, how do you avoid the tourist traps and have a truly, genuinely amazing vacation? Well, that's exactly what we're going to crack today. Think of this as your insider's guide. We're about to uncover a few secrets that are going to save you a ton of time, a bunch of money, and a whole lot of headaches, alright? Let's start with the most important thing. And honestly, this is probably the biggest choice you're going to make for your whole trip, deciding where to actually go. See, most people immediately think of just one or two places. And that leads us right into our very first big tip. Just look at that number. 6,000. That's not a typo. Greece isn't just two islands. It's a whole universe of them. And if you only set your sights on the two most famous ones, you're literally missing out on thousands of other chances for an incredible, unique adventure, okay? So let's break this down. On one side, you've got what I call the Instagram trip, Mykonos and Santorini. And don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, but they're also super crowded and can be crazy expensive. But then you look at the other side, the hidden Greece. We're talking about places like Naxos, Paros, Milos, Crete. This is where you find the real authentic culture. Way fewer people and your money stretches so much farther. Alright, so let's say you picked your perfect island. Awesome, but now what? How do you actually, survive and thrive once you're there? This next part. It's all about these super practical day-to-day tips that will help everything go smoothly. It's easy to think, oh, I'll just grab a bus or call a taxi. But yeah, it's not always that simple. On a lot of the islands, bus schedules are, let's just say, a suggestion, and trying to find a taxi late at night in some tiny village. Good luck. It can be a real adventure in itself. So what's the solution? Simple. Rent your own wheels. Getting a small car or even a scooter is a total game changer. It means you have complete freedom. You can explore that secret little beach you spotted on the map. Or just decide on a whim to drive up into the hills to find a quiet spot for lunch. No schedules, no waiting, just you. Here's a super practical tip. Always have some cash on you. Yeah, Greece is modern, but in those small family-run spots, the best places, really. Cash is king. Picture this. You find this amazing little bakery in a tiny village. The smell of fresh bread is in the air. You want to grab a coffee and a pastry. Having a few euro coins makes it so easy. A lot of those places just don't bother with credit cards. Okay, let's talk about the beaches for a minute. You picture soft white sand, right? Well, a lot of the most stunning beaches in Greece are actually pebble beaches. And we all know what that means. You see that crystal clear water. You get all excited and make a run for it. And then ouch, you end up doing that hilarious, painful hop all the way back to your towel. I think we've all done the pebble dance at some point. But there is a fix, and it's so simple, it's almost silly. Water shoes. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate game changer. It sounds like such a small thing, but packing a pair of these will completely change your beach. You can just walk right into the water. No hopping, no pain. It's a tiny thing to pack for a massive improvement. Okay, a quick but really important warning about the sun. It's amazing, but man, it is strong. The Greek sun is no joke, and that lovely sea breeze can trick you. You feel cool, so you don't realize you're getting fried until it's way too late. So please pack good sunscreen. Wear a hot and make sure the only thing you bring home is great memories, not a lobster red sunburn. So you've got your rental car, you've got your water shoes, you're all set, right? Well, almost. The single biggest thing you need for a great trip to Greece isn't something you can pack in a suitcase. It's a mindset. To really truly enjoy it, you have to kind of sync you with the local rhythm. Here's something pretty much every first-time visitor does. You start feeling hungry around, say, 6 o'clock. You wander over to a restaurant, and it's totally empty. Like crickets, you start wondering if they're even open for business. Oh, They're open. You're just about 4 hours earlier. How does a real Greek evening unfold? Well, think of it like this. 6 a.m. is still unwind time. Maybe around 8 dot, you find a nice little cafe by the water. Watch the sunset, have a fresh orange juice, or something dinner that doesn't really kick off until 10 o'clock dot seriously dot, and at midnight. Tonight is just getting started. The town squares are just coming alive dot. It all comes down to this idea of Greek time. And no, it's not about people being late. It's more of a philosophy dot. It's about enjoying the moment you're in. Savoring the conversation instead of just rushing to the next thing on your checklist dot. My best advice: don't try to fight it dot. Just lean in and enjoy the slower pace, okay? For this last part, I want to talk about how to find the real heart of Greece, because this is where the trip goes from good to unforgettable dot. The thing that's so amazing about Greece is that history isn't just something you see in a museum dot. It's everywhere dot. It's just part of the scenery. You'll literally be walking down the street dot, buy a soda, and boom, there's a column that's been standing there for 2,000 years dot. The entire country feels like one giant open-air museum. Here's a pro tip for you dot. Try to skip the big generic souvenir shops right by the tourist spots. The real magic, it's in the local places dot. Pop into a neighborhood bakery, wander through a local market, find those little family-owned shops. That's where you'll find something really special, like a handmade piece of pottery or some amazing local honey dot. And even better, you get to have a real conversation with the people there dot. When you put it all together, what's the secret sauce? It's this dot. Notice the history that's literally under your feet. Make a point to shop with the locals, and remember that the real treasure of Greece is its people. And that really is the biggest secret of all. You might go to Greece for the incredible beaches and the amazing views, but I promise you what you'll remember most is the people, their warmth, their hospitality dot. It's just something you don't forget. A simple smile and a bit of kindness goes such a long way, and you'll get it back tenfold dot. So there you go. That's the inside scoop. You're now equipped to have a much smarter, more authentic, and way more enjoyable trip to Greece dot. With all that in mind, I guess there's only one question left to ask. Which of those 6,000 islands is calling your name?